Hi, I'm Jackie Gladney, and this video is for day 6 of the 30-day Moksha Yoga Challenge. I'd like to thank Cameryn. Hi, Cameryn. I love you. Mwah. Here's a heart. Thank you so much for sponsoring one of my practices and donating $10 to Little Kids Rock. And tell your mommy and daddy I love them and I miss them and that they should move home from Arizona very soon and bring you with them. Today's question comes from Laura. Laura asked me if I have any tips or tricks for dealing with emotions as they come up on the mat. Great question. Almost everyone has experienced this at some point or another, some people more often than others. It's totally normal. And you know, your muscles have memory. So is it so far off to imagine that they can also hold memories of experiences or emotions? And then as you're moving through practice, really opening these different areas, you know, couldn't it be that that is brought up to the surface? I think so, definitely. But know that whatever comes up on your yoga mat, it's the same stuff that comes up when you're not on the mat. But it's just when you're practicing, you're literally like forced to look yourself in the mirror and deal with whatever is going on. And when you're not practicing, you know, in everyday life, you turn the music up louder, or you turn the TV on, or you have that glass of wine, or you go smoke a cigarette, or whatever it is that you're doing. And really, like the stuff when it comes up on the mat, you don't have those distractions there to help you. And your mat is a safe place to really look inside and see what's going on and start to explore and unfold some of this stuff that comes up. You're supported by your community when you're practicing. You're supported by the people around you and breath. It's a beautiful place full of love and energy, nurturing. So don't feel bad if stuff comes up. And know that whatever comes up, it's something that someone else in that room has experienced before as well. Something that helps is to not get caught up in the story, like, oh, thinking about my boyfriend breaking up, you know, with me, and oh, no one is ever going to love me, or whatever it is that's coming up. You know, that's the story. That's like a cinematic thing that's happening. Instead of going with that, see if you can ask yourself, okay, where am I feeling this physically? This emotion or whatever this is that's coming up. And if you can locate that area where you're feeling this physically, you can send a couple of breaths to that area and then see if you can soften. And most times you can soften and you kind of ease back a little bit and then it's not as painful or like as stabbing. Come with me on this cinematic adventure, if that makes any sense. And many of these areas where we feel this physical kind of like emotional stuff happening line up with the chakras of the body. Chakras are our energy centers. You know, like sometimes we can feel like tightness in our chest, or maybe we feel like we can't swallow, or there's a frog in our throat. Those have to do with chakras. And so I thought that for today we could go through the different chakras of the body, give a little bit of an explanation of each chakra, where it's located, what it has to do with, and just give it a description, a color, and then actually even a sound. And so we'll be chanting. And why not chant when we're in our own homes and no one can hear us? And if you don't want to chant, you don't have to. You can just listen to it or just turn it off. But sometimes having an explanation for what's going on or a description for, okay, this is in my chest, it's this chakra, and here's what it looks like. Sometimes that can help soften things a little bit too and make you feel better. So take a comfortable seated position, your yoga asana, your yogi seat. For me, I like to sit with my hips lifted a little bit, and then I like to put something under my knees. So I have just like some throw pillows here. I'm going to put a throw pillow under each knee, so that I'm nice and supported. For you, maybe you like to sit with your legs straight out in front of you, or possibly you sit on your knees or on your shins, just however you can sit comfortably with a flat back, so that you're not going to be focusing on your posture and what's happening with how you're sitting. And you can see that we're right now, like in my little yogi corner of my place. So I try to do something special when I meditate. Like I'll light a candle. Right here I have this candle. There was this woman who told me that when I smell vanilla, that's my guardian angel saying hello. And I thought that that was nice. So here's a vanilla candle that I lit. Sometimes I light a little bit of incense, or have like cedar or sage. But you don't have to do any of that. You can meditate anywhere. So you get yourself prepared. You sit up tall. And then close your eyes. And start by just taking a couple of deep breaths in and out of your nose. Notice what you're experiencing. So physical sensations in your body, maybe with how you're sitting, or possibly you're excited about meditation and chanting. There's some anticipation there, or thoughts coming up. And then imagine you're kind of like the best friend of whatever it is you're experiencing. And you say, oh, okay. Now come back to the breath. And these thoughts, these physical sensations, they're like clouds in the sky. They're just going to pass by. And your anchor is your breath, because that's always there. Continue to breathe with your eyes closed. You're the best friend of your thoughts and your feelings that are just passing by. You stay rooted with your breath. So we'll chant the word Om together. And the word Om has 3 syllables. It's like ah, oh, and then or 3 sounds rather. And Om is kind of like the great neutralizer, or the sound of really life in the universe, the sound of energy. And actually listening to the sound Om and Oming ourselves, it calms our central nervous system, allowing the parasympathetic nervous system to take over so that we can relax and have more concentrated, relaxed experience in our meditation practice. So we will Om together. If you are a little bit louder, quieter, higher or lower pitch than me, no big deal. If you're quicker than me, no big deal. If you're shorter, no big deal. It doesn't matter. You just do what feels right for you. And let's just get right to it. Start with a deep breath in. Just think the word Om on your exhale breath. Keep your eyes closed and continue to breathe softly in and out of your nose. And draw your mind's eye to the bottom of your spine, like all the way down to the bottom of your torso, your perineum. This is the location of your first chakra. It's the base or root chakra. It's called the Muladhara chakra. This chakra has to do with your basic needs for survival. So food, water, shelter, safety. Really kind of primal things like what you would need to exist. This chakra can become out of balance, if there's trouble at home, or if you're in between homes, or in between jobs. Maybe if you feel like you are unsafe or unable to provide for others. The color of this chakra is red, and the sound associated with this chakra is lam. 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 So keeping your attention there on your first chakra, we'll chant the word lam together. I'll chant once. We'll chant 7 times together and then finish with an Om. And think lam, think root chakra, think that red color. Lam, 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 lam. Notice anything that's come up. Physical sensations, thoughts. You're the friend of those. You don't judge them, and you come back to your breath, your anchor. Now draw your attention up, away from the base of your spine. Bring it right in between the base of your spine and your belly button. This is the area of the second chakra. Right around your reproductive organs, your urinary tract, kidneys, adrenals. This chakra is related to blood sugar, into your spleen. And this chakra deals with our emotional needs, boundaries, trust, warmth, intimacy. When to attach, when to let go. Pleasures, joys, beginnings, endings. This is kind of where creativity comes in. And where the need and word friend makes sense, and concepts of family. The color of this chakra is orange. And it's called the Bodhisana Chakra. And its sound is Vam, Vam, Vam. So seeing this vibrant orange color right in that space by your reproductive organs, in your urinary tract, we'll chant the word Vam together. Chant once, we do it 7 times, and then finish with an Om. Vam, 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 Come back to your breath. And since this chakra has to do with relationships, really it has to do with feelings. So if you experience emotions in practice when you're opening your hips, maybe in pigeon pose, that could have to do with this chakra. Now draw your attention up from the second chakra to your solar plexus. This is like your upper stomach, the area of the third chakra. It's called the Manipura Chakra. This chakra is the seat of the ego, your mental energy, willpower, control over ourselves, control over others, our beliefs, our details. If we're constructive or self-critical. This chakra is involved with digestion, pancreas, stomach, liver, blood sugar, and the small intestine. Its color is yellow. It's bright, beautiful yellow. And its sound is Ram. 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 We'll chant this together. Ram, 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 Ram. Aware of anything that has come up. That's all just clouds in the sky. Your breath is real. Your breath is always there. Maybe sometimes anger or judgment comes up during practice of yourself or of others. Maybe you get antsy and twisting poses. That could have something to do with this ego center chakra, the third chakra. Now draw your attention up, away from the third chakra, to the center of your sternum. This is the place of the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. And it's literally the place where your soul lives, where your heart lives. It has to do with breathing, allergies, lungs, blood pressure, your lymph system, immune system. This is the chakra of harmony, trust, love. And love for yourself, love for others, ability to give and to receive, your openness, your growth. The color is green. It's called the Anahata Chakra. And its sound is yum, like literally yum, yummy, yummy love. So holding your attention here on the fourth chakra, let's chant together. That green, vibrant green color. Yum, 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 yum. Come back to your breath. Draw your attention away from your heart chakra and up to the center of your throat. And this is the place of the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. Has to do with energy from thyroid, parathyroid, neck, ears, atlas, respiratory system, and colds, allergies. When this chakra is open, you communicate clearly your feelings and thoughts, your creativity. You speak up for yourself and for others. This chakra is really kind of like your true voice, and it's the healing chakra. And it's this beautiful blue color, like blue of the sky. It's called the Vishuddhu, and its sound is hum. Let's chant here together. Hum, 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 Becoming aware of physical sensations or thoughts. Anchor yourself with breath. Moving away from your throat chakra up to the center of your forehead. This is the place of the sixth chakra. It's known as the brow chakra or the pituitary chakra. Its energy has to do with the hypothalamus, eyes, nervous system. And this chakra has to do with clairvoyance and that subtle awareness of others and environment, and really connecting yourself and feeling that connection to everything and to everyone. Its color is indigo. It's Ajna is the name of it. Like third eye, Ajna chakra. And the sound of this chakra is Om. And it's Om, we're really focusing on the of Om. Back to breath. And draw your attention away from your brow chakra and all the way up to the crown of your head, at the top of your head. And then come up on top of that few inches. You could picture like almost a halo up here. This is the place of your seventh chakra. And your seventh chakra has to do with compassion, at oneness, seeing yourself and others, allowing harmony and peace to really overcome you, practicing non-attachment, love, all the time love, non-reactiveness, its Sanskrit name is Sahasrara. This is like the all-knowingness, the meaning of life has to do with this chakra, your divinity, and the divinity of all beings. Its color is violet. I've also heard it described as like a diamond, how when the light touches a diamond, you see like every single color, and then just like sparkling, vibrant all around. And the sound of this chakra is silent Om. So I'll Om once, and we can imagine Om 7 times, and then finish with an Om. hear yourself in breath. Allowing things that have come up physically, mentally, to pass, just like clouds in the sky. You're rooted, you're lifted in breath. If your palms are down, gently turn your palms to face up. Without touching your hands, slowly track them together towards your heart chakra. And then slowly touch one fingertip at a time. And then touch your palms together. Press your thumbs into your sternum. See if you can feel your heart beating. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open your eyes. So, that's a nice little introduction to the 7 different chakras. Know that whatever you experienced, if you experienced anything at all that you think, well, maybe this is funny, through really looking at the chakras, know that it's normal, and chances are someone else has experienced that same feeling. Hopefully this will help you when you're practicing on the mat. If something comes up, you can return to breath and see where you're feeling that sensation physically, and then maybe start to unfold really what's going on the inside. Thank you so much for watching this video blog. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Honoring the light and the teacher in all beings and in all experiences. Namaste.